Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to episode number 16, the end of the first season in my Liverpool Youth Academy project. Hopefully you enjoyed the first season. It was a successful season, no doubt, more than anything, more so qualifying for Champions League. More than that, it's the actual getting a lot of youth talent, because that's of course what this series is about. I'm more happy about that. Like, if I didn't qualify for the Champions League, European Champions League, or Champions Cup as it's called in the game, because they don't have the licenses, somehow PES does, have no idea how that is. But anyway, yeah, we finished 4th, Champions League. That's always good. It's good because I have more games to play my younger players. I might play them in the league more, so I want to go on a Champions League Cup run and show that, because if I do good in the Champions League, that is something definitely to prove on my side. If I get to a position where Liverpool probably wouldn't go in real life, I can really show that in my videos and be happy about that. But again, it's not more so about that. It's more so about developing all these players you see here, but not all of them. A lot of them aren't going to be good enough for the first team. I only want the highest possible and in their current overall as well, or they're not going to be good enough to get a chance. But the current situation was, my team, I had a lot of players in my squad, so I had to really wait until the start of the new season, until players came back from on loan to release them. Like those players in the 50s overall and low 60s, they had no use in my team because they weren't good enough and they didn't have high potential. They're being basically replaced with these guys who probably have similar overalls but have a higher potential. So I'm sure you understand that. I'm sorry if you think they're Liverpool good young players, but that's not the point of the series. The point is getting some good youth academy players in and playing them, actually playing them. But I won't be playing them if they're not good enough. I'm not going to hamper my results, because I am actually going to make some good young player signings as well. You'll see through my transfers. And how that's going to work, I'm going to go for swap deals. Like older players I couldn't sell. I'll give you some examples like Aga, Asaidi, who comes back on loan, and players like that I don't find a future in the team. Players coming back on loan that are older, like Fabio Barini as well. I'll try and sell or do a swap deal for a younger type that's good. But John Richards, he's one to look out for. Look at that, in between 64 and 76 overall. He's going to be amazing. He'll be good enough to come in. He'll be good. He'll be one of those strikers. And another ones I'm probably looking to sell is Yago Aspas, so he'll come that replacement. But I want to give John Richards a lot of chance, because he could reach, just at a guess, he could be like a 67 or 68 current overall. If I play him consistently throughout the season, end of first season, he could be like a 73, 74. If I do the same the next season, he could be pushing to the high 70s, then third season in the 80s and good enough for the first team, then 4th and 5th season, where I want to be, like a kind of 5-season project with this. He could be that high level in possibly mid-80s, if not more, if I play him consistently. So the first season of playing youngsters, like next season, maybe up and down results, but heading into seasons like the 3rd and 4th season, I could be sitting in a really good position and getting Liverpool to the stage I want to be. So hopefully that is, and I will be playing it smartly as well, not playing them every single match. I'll be mixing it with experienced players like Suarez and Sturridge, putting good players around them so they do, in fact, play well and I get decent results and qualify for the Champions League once again next season. But of course it all remains to be seen. So here I'm going to give you an update of the players again, something I really want to showcase, an update of their overalls and their performances throughout the whole season. You see Mignolet, he was decent. He's up to 82. He's going to get some interest from other teams. You'll see that throughout the transfer window next season. And Martin Kelly went +3. That's really good. More than I expected for him. Daniel Aga, as I said, I'll probably look to sell him because of his age. I want it to be a youth project, of course, but Aga, he's gone up +1, which probably will help increase his value. To sell him, Mamadou Sakho, sorry. He's been a really good player for me, solid in defence, one of the mainstays there. Jan and Villa, signing at this in January, well not in January, sorry, in summer, at the start of the season, he went +2. You got to be happy with that. He's increasing well, shows he was a good signing. Jordan Henderson showed leadership and captain qualities throughout the season. No doubt he's going to be the future captain. I think Gerrard will be retiring at the end of next season. Glenn Johnson, another one. I'll probably look to do a swap deal for a defensive guy, another right back, but also can play right midfield, because you know we don't play right back. So I'll be looking for a defensive right midfielder, but it's not defensive attacking, but he can defend. You know, like a fullback with high attacking work rate. That's what I'll be looking for, a young guy like that. So Emre Kolak as well, already +2. That was pretty good in my season, because we signed him in January and went +2, same as Coutinho. So you can't really complain with that. And Danny Sturridge went +3 up to 85. He's 24 now in his age. He's a really good player, really good striker, and he's only improving. So he's only going to step up in his results. But in the off-season, somehow we have to hold on to him and Suarez. There's going to be offers, and somehow I got to keep them at the team. And hopefully they don't want to leave, because I need them, really. Especially if I'm playing younger players, I need them to score those crucial goals. Yeah, especially Suarez. Amazing player. 89 overall now. He's gone the +1 to there. So he had a very good season, 17 goals. Sturridge was decent as well. And interestingly enough, Simone Scaffé didn't even increase at all. But that's not surprising, actually. Because in the game, I noticed with my growth testing, young goalkeepers like 16, 17, they don't really grow much at all in the first couple seasons. Then they grow really a lot once they're like 18, 19, 20, and that kind of age. So yeah, so don't worry too much. And I'm not worrying. I'm definitely not worrying, because I've seen that in youth tests when I actually did a youth test for him, and in my other video where I did that with other players as well. Yeah, same with Negrão as well. He didn't really increase. So that's well, I didn't have him so long at the team, but still, that's the same boat. They don't increase so much until you get into like they're 18, 19. That's when they'll start increasing a bit more. Might want to send them out on loan as well, because on loan, obviously, when you send them out on loan, that's when they can increase. I ideally want to do it in January, so they get the first season growth, first half of the season at my team, then a second part of growth out on loan to another team. So hopefully you can see the increasing of the players. Leave your comments which players you are impressed with, because I've been impressed with quite a few players you saw on there. So yeah, that's basically this episode. You're going to see the next half of this episode basically reviewing. You see we are fourth, maybe offering contracts to some new players, which is very important. You know, in career mode now, it's very often where you have to offer your players a new contract, whether they are running out of their contract or they want more wage, just that kind of thing, especially the wage. The wage thing is big, especially when you have younger players, because younger players are always increasing in their value, so they'll be increasing in their want for their expectations on their wage. So to me, it's a bit frustrating. Like, it's not something I want to do. I just want to play, not offer contracts, but it's something realistic as well that you have to do. So, as I said, I'm be doing heaps of these episodes. I'm just going to try and do 2 per day. With 2 per day, there's this one. Well, this might actually be a third on the day I did it. But yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just trying to get through the episodes fast, because I know people always want to watch this. Like, people want to watch a video, so I'm just trying my hardest to get it out. Trying to improve my videos as well at all in one. Trying to get a lot out, but also to make them a good quality for you to watch. So yeah, as I'm doing more, they'll just gradually get better. I'm hoping anyway. So I always love to see your thoughts, positive thoughts. That just gets me motivated to upload the next episode. Because if there's positivity, to me it knows you're going to enjoy the next episode even more than the last. And that's what I'm getting to. This next season's going to be really good. But I sort of touched on that in previous episodes, so I won't really get into it. But it is, yeah, I'm just going to see more highlights pretty much of my players. Because when I'm playing well, obviously there's going to be more highlights, but more so on a showcase. Sorry, I almost sneezed there. Good that I stopped it, because I don't want to do this again. And that's what I mean. I do commentary all the way out. I don't stop and, yep, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to take the safety there, and I don't want to make a mistake from there on out. I just do it the whole way through, and if I make a mistake, I start again from fresh, because, yeah, that's just how I do it anyway. I know some people might stop and start. Good to them if they do that, but yeah, I just feel this is comfortable for me to do the way I set up my videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how I do my videos, if you want to know. And that's why probably on occasions they aren't perfect, because no one can speak perfect on, like, for a whole 15 minutes or something. Even, yeah, maybe if I was an actor or something, I don't know. But even actors, they have bloopers as well. See, the people who get paid for speaking are not perfect as well. They couldn't do it. So yeah, YouTube is actually a high talent, actually, because you have to speak really well. You have to be a good speaker for a good period of time. And of course, like I said, unless you do editing, I probably could make my videos really good if I edit it out. But that's kind of you can't improve that way. You're not improving. You're hiding that you are your ability, really. But again, I'm just trying to make not excuses, because I'm not doing that. I'm just saying what people may do and how I improve, because I've said this a couple of times, and it's a good time to really talk about it, I guess, because no one is here, but also because there's not too much exciting things happening. You're just seeing my youth players. You can look at that. Like, YouTube is a big thing for me to do, because when I was, like, in high school and stuff, or at least early years, like, I had trouble with speaking, not confident enough to speak. My voice, how it sounded, I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, like, my voice, it didn't sound good, like, compared to other people, how I was talking. But obviously now that is not the case. It was like, yeah, I don't want to go into it, but like I said, I wouldn't have been able to make videos then if I was like 14 or 15, which is probably the most case for other people on YouTube. Like most people who start YouTube, I notice now, like they're like when they're that young and that people make fun of them because of their voice. Obviously, because yeah, how it sounds compared to other people, like not deep in that, really high pitch or something. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't have been able to do YouTube then, and that was just the situation. I can't really talk too much about it. That's just what happened. So me to be actually having the amount of views on YouTube I have got and the amount of subscribers, the big thing for me. Like you told me then I will get paid for talking. Like I wouldn't believe you, but yeah, if you work on certain things, you can get to where you want to be, and I just got to keep on working on that, and I can only improve. So that's why I said YouTube for me getting good at it is probably it's gonna take me a longer time to get where I want to be than it would to be someone else. If someone else were to work on it, because yeah, I don't think I'm the best by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think I think I have so much to improve on, regardless of how many views or subscribers I have. That's why I said last time with YouTube in one other episode, it's not about how big you are or anything. No one is bigger than anyone else in my view. No one is better than anyone else. Everyone is doing the same thing on YouTube, just trying to enjoy making videos, and that's what I'm doing. So hopefully understand that in my videos, because I do work on them a lot every single day. Because yeah, it's a big thing to do on YouTube. It's something, yeah, you have to do every single day. Like I said before, I want to do a lot of episodes because people are expecting that. So yeah, it's a big work now. So right now I'm just like home every single day working on it. So hopefully you appreciate it, because yeah, that's what I need to do to get where I want to be and focus. I really want to get out all these FIFA videos up until FIFA 15 is out. I really want to focus on it because, you know, when the new game out, you get a lot of subscribers in. So I just want to make my best videos as possible. That's what I've ever done this about. Even when I started YouTube, I never thought you can get money from it. So that's definitely not a thing. I didn't even know you can make YouTube. Like you can get money from it. So of course I didn't do that for money. If anyone thought I would, like that's not the point. But yeah, if you're excited for the second season, just drop in the likes, drop in the comments, and yeah, I'll be uploading it very, very soon. So I'll see you guys then.